What it do? What it do? It's your boy OG Bam in the house. Top of the day, almost at the top of the afternoon, man. Got a doctor appointment at 1:30. Got to roll this doctor's office. I got to go to the post office today, get something out there in the mail. We're going to finish this raffle today, y'all. Yes, last night raffle was going to get finished today. We did 20 people. I got 5 people on Yvonne, Ponder, Perry, Wolf, and the Goldies. What it do? What it do? Let me start off by saying, shouts out to Kev Mack and the Mac Heads, the Maniacs, the Hood Postman, and the Mailroom Goons, Five Trey Avalon, OG Gangster. What it do? What it do? Hey, man, let me share something with y'all. Why is my woman trying to get me on this health kick, man? This is the second time we done went walking. She got me walking, and I ain't feeling it. I ain't gonna lie to you. She trying to get me to stop smoking cigarettes, so she want to stop smoking cigarettes. She stopped. Matter of fact, she stopped, right? Which is a good thing. I ain't complaining, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having perfect health. Got 3 people up in here, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? It's afternoon questions and answers, man. Y'all get on up in here. DJ Vegas, what it do? Chapping in with the real for sure. Brandon, what it do? Solo up in the joint. How are y'all living, man? How are y'all living? My girl took me to Magic Johnson Park walking this morning. Ain't that crazy? That's about the 3rd time I've been in that park. What's up, Blade? What it do, man? That's about the 3rd time I've been in that park. We walked for about a cool 45 minutes, right? My baby trying to get me healthier than I ever been. I'm already healthy as an ox, I believe, right? I ain't got no elements. I got a doctor appointment at 1:30. You understand what I'm saying? But all is good, man. I had a girl took me out last night. All is good. DJ Hood Rich. OG Bam front of it. What's up? What's up, Pat Dog? That's my little homie, y'all. That's my little homie. They ain't just my little homie, man. Watch this. Let me share something with y'all. This little brother that just tapped in, the Hood Rich, the DJ Hood Rich, him and Baby Pat, his baby brother, resting in peace, my little homie. Baby Pat was one of my biggest critics and one of my motivations in my hood, man. He always wanted this big homie to be successful. That's the dude I wish was still alive, him and my brother Inch, so they can see how I done changed, man. Because like Lil Pat say, I'm trying to be on my grown man tip. But I throw that out there to say this. Don't never think I ain't active. Because this F is in me, baby. I'm just a non-active game member. I'm just trying to push Front Hood. I'm trying to push Compton as well as Front Hood in a positive way. You feel me? She love cuz she needs you to keep good health so you can keep you healthy. Hey, watch this, man. She think I'm 30 years old still, man. I can't do it like I used to, but she sure be thinking I can. You feel me, Solo? Oh, man. But listen to me, man. Shouts out to my loved one on this thing this morning, man. Lil Pat Dog, man. And shouts out to everybody, all the frontliners up in here, man. It's afternoon's questions and answers, man. Y'all come with it. Blade, we need 20 more people for this thing, for this raffle, if I can call a winner today, man, and get it out of here. Let's make it happen, man. Who got some questions for their boy, man? Who got some questions for their boy? You understand what I'm saying? Brandon, salute the frontliners, Winner's Circle, Mac Heads, and the Mailroom Nation. Sands, what's up? How you living? How you living, baby? Y'all tell me something. Check this out, man. 2023, Bam ain't associating himself with no trolls and no haters on here no more, man. You got to watch this, man. All trolls, haters, fakism, busted them. You getting dismissed off this channel, man. We ain't tolerating bullshit no more, y'all. We gonna always keep it on this realness. You feel me? Health is wealth. Say it again, DJ Vegas. My boy Melly Mill sent out a good shout to you yesterday to me when he was talking to me. He said that's a good cat from the city. Lil Joe 165, top of it, top of it, top of it. You know, but yeah, man. I was looking at some on TikTok again. Every day somebody sent me something to watch, right? And that white boy that be on Big Hurt, they said on this side of the day room, Southerners and whites, we don't do the gay thing, but on this side of the day room, Hey, watch this, man. This dude don't even be in the day room. This dude ain't never been on a level 3 or a level 4 yard. Majority of his time was on a level 2 yard. He's trying to build an image of himself like he's some tough convict up in the penitentiary when he was on a level 2 and all they do is have fights, right? We're sending all busters off the yard, straight to the 8 yard. Say it again, Solo. John Bradford, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do, man? Y'all be tapping in here with your boy, man. I love that, man. But anyway, man, that would be putting 100 on the 10, man. He say it might be 40 white boys on the yard, just 90 brothers. I ain't never went to no yard and it was just 90 brothers, man. I done been in the building where it might be 90 Mexicans and about 10 to 20 brothers. Because they outnumbers don't mean they gonna smash us. Trust and believe that, man. It ain't about the numbers, it's about the heart. You understand what I'm saying? When I was in the pen, a lot of people was under assumption. You hear them on YouTube. You hear them on all social medias. Crips and Bloods was letting Hispanics smash us. They might have won the war, but they didn't win the battle. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna continue doing what we was doing. They won some, we won some. Some of them died, some of us died. But you ain't never seen a Keyway or a Damu. All frontlines have a prosperous 2023 for sure, John Bradford. Listen to me. Hit that like and subscribe. Tell them, Blake, you never seen a Keyway, a Damu, Jama, Kumi. Neither one of us ever had a white flag saying we submit and we bow down. Whatever you want to do, let's do it. Did you ever have a run-in with Puddin' or Tam or King Bobby Louie? I never had a run-in with King Bobby Louie, Tam. Puddin' used to have a green 69 Riviera. One day I called myself sneaking back to my hood coming from the west side. And right before I got to the Canal Bridge by Centennial High, I seen that green Riviera hitting Palmer. He wasn't coming at me, but I sure ran across that Canal Bridge before he wouldn't see me. Because watch this, it was something about Puddin', man. Puddin' was a real Crip killer. He will shoot at a Crip. Will he get out and squabble with a Crip? No. You feel me? What is the topic of the discussion? Shorty's jumping in. The official bachelor. Hey, check this out, man. It's questions and answers. Whatever you want to ask, just holler. I'm just trying to get 20 more people to join the raffle. I'm giving away a hat and a shirt. I started that raffle yesterday, and I want to get a winner out there today on my last live. So we just need 20 more people to join the raffle. It costs $5, $3 to $5 to join the raffle. I'm writing names down. Kirby Bird, what it do? I'm writing names down, and the winner gonna be announced. If I get 20 people right now, I'm gonna write the names down, take my hat off, drop them in the hat, and whatever name come out, that's what's gonna be announced. So y'all support the channel and support the raffle. The raffle is going towards the proceeds is going towards the inner city youth thing I'm trying to do. I'm glad my homie Lil Pat up in here, because Lil Pat can come in and speak to some kids himself. He a great father. That's something I love to mind about my young homies, man. They're in their kids' life, and they being positive role models in their kids' life. I admire any black man that was a gang member and became a non-active gang member. And they being a positive role model in his kid's life, positive productive role model in his kid's life. That's what's needed in the black community, y'all. That's what's needed. OG Steve, thank you, brother. You always supporting the channel, man. What it do, what it do. OG Steve, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, official ambassador, that's what it is, right? So, hey, yesterday they seen the hat and the shirt. I'm trying to give it away today. We need 20 more people to enter the raffle. So come on in here with it, man. OG Steve, one of them OG Mac heads, y'all. Supports OG Bam channel. The Wolf called Fred. What it do, Bam? What it do, Fred? How you living, brother? I put your name out there. You know you one of the people in the raffle. You bought 2 tickets. So we gonna keep it going, man. Let's make it happen, man. Throw some questions at me. Midwest tapping in. What it do, baby? How you living? How you living, man? Is y'all waiting for this weekend for some football? I hope y'all have a lovely New Year's, because I am. About time nightfall hit on the first, trust and believe, man, I'm going to be tucked and tailed in somebody's house. I do not like fireworks. And when you shoot a gun up in the air, the bullet must come down. And I don't want it to fall on me. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. Bullets don't have names. You feel me? Guns don't shoot, people shoot. You understand what I'm saying? So let's understand that, man. We got to have a safe New Year's, man. Sending minds to all the riders on the line for sure. Right back at you. 25 people up in here, man. I'm loving this, man. Y'all throw some questions at your boy, man. Don't run to it. My Cowboys doing their shit tonight. I'm gonna watch that game. We gonna say, hey, Blade, watch this. I ain't gonna go against you because you my partner. I ain't gonna go against you, but you my partner. But if they lose, I'm sure give you a call. I want to see if you're enthused by a loss. You understand what I'm saying? If Tampa Bay can't go all the way, man, check this out, man. I'm going for the Eagles. My little brother's a real Eagle fan, so I'm gonna follow my brother. Flavor. What's the flavor, man? I don't understand. You kind of sound like a man. A large man, Flavor Flav. That's who I sound like, Flavor Flav. No, I'm a small cat, man, 195 pounds, 5'9". You understand what I'm saying? I'm a small cat, man. I ain't no big man. I'm big in heart, though. I'm big in heart, y'all. Believe that. Trust and believe that. But yeah, man, Puddin was a beast. To that answering that, going back to that question that brother asked me, Puddin was a beast in the days. You can't take nothing from Puddin. But what most people didn't know, and I ain't trying to assassinate Puddin character. Puddin did not like us. I ain't trying to assassinate. Puddin did not like us, but man, I respect hitters. Hitters respect hitters, man. You can't listen to me, man. It's a lot of moves I got the utmost respect for. They earned that respect. After death for sure. Deep voice you would never know. Is that right? My boy, hey, watch this. My woman said I got that very voice thing, but I don't think I got that very voice, very white voice going on. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, Puddin was with it, man. LB, Puddin, Tam, Bartender, Sugar Man, Lil Vince, AC Bobby Lou and them dudes wasn't joking when they came out with Paru, man. They wasn't joking, but they knew they couldn't just do no smashing. You understand what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for LB. Bam, I be howling like an MF when we lose. My brother be on my ass. He's a Steeler fan. He's a Steeler fan. I know. Hey, watch this, Blade. On Christmas, my niece gave my little brother Eagles house coat, right? Man, the man put it on, opened up the box and put it on. I said, man, take it off, man. If y'all go to my brother's house, I'm in the bathroom, man, got the Eagles curtain up and everything. I said, God damn, man, you eagled out up in this joint, right? Eagle glasses all up in the house. But my girlfriend to get me one of them old Tampa Bay jackets. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm a Tom Brady fanatic, man. If Tom Brady go to the Cowboys, I'm going to be a Cowboys fan. Wherever Tom Brady go, that's who I'm a cheer for. Tom Brady, best quarterback in the NFL. I don't care what nobody say. Second in command, Patrick Mahomes. You understand what I'm saying? Tom Brady is the GOAT. What you think of stuff Jamel said on Chucky after he died? Chance Johnson, let me give you something, man. Jamel was just blowing out hot air, man. Watch this, man. If y'all notice on the social media, you get a lot of dudes that try to smash Raymond, try to smash Chucky. And that come out that hater juice they drink every day, right? Jamel, watch this, man. Motherfuckers wouldn't even know Jamel if it wasn't for Chucky. If Chucky didn't allow Jamel to hang out with him, we wouldn't know Jamel, man. Jamel just be talking, man. He already lost his scruples. You understand what I'm saying? Man ain't got his integrity is lacking. I hate to say that. When they had the group home in my neighborhood on my street, Jamel used to be there. Was he buff? No. Jamel was low-key fat, but it looked like he was buff. Jamel was a low-key bully because he wanted the recognition that Chucky and Raymond had. How can I get a true GF just drinking all the time and punching holes in the wall? I don't understand what you mean. How can I get a true GF girlfriend from drinking all the time and punching holes in dry walls? I don't know what you mean, man. What you mean by that? Explain that. Enlighten me to that. Please enlighten me to that one, because I'm kind of baffled. How can I get a true girlfriend or GF? I guess that's what it means, just by drinking all the time and punching holes in the wall. I can't really, I don't understand what you mean. What you mean, man? But yeah, Chance Johnson, Jamel just belittling Tookie and half of the shit he's saying about Tookie. Block him, he's a troll. He's blocked. There you go, Brandon, he's blocked. Trust and believe that, he's blocked. You understand what I'm saying? He's blocked. Fred, LOL, laughing out loud. I know that's right. James White, what's cracking? Bam, you have a great New Year's and let's enjoy another year of freedom. Say it again, man. Watch this. I'm working on my 5th year. My homie in this chat to tell you, Lil Pat, I ain't never been home this long, man. Every day I wake up with a smile. Every night I go to sleep, I'm smiling, y'all. I do not wake up mad. I do not go to sleep angry. Trust and believe that, man. I thank the Lord each and every day I wake up for giving me the courage and the strength to see through bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't out here to put myself in a situation to get me put back in the penitentiary. I'm out here doing the right thing today, man. Prison ain't meant for nobody, man. I don't wish prison on nobody in America, man. Nobody on earth. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't never going back to that plantation. Slave master won't pop no whip on me no more, man. Trust and believe that. But what I learned when I was in jail was, in the pen, that I can't get mad at society. The only person I got the right to being mad at is myself. Because I ain't never had a gun put to my head and say, go do anything wrong. Everything I did because I wanted to do. I was all about taking chances and wasn't taking choices. Today, I take choices instead of taking a chance. And the choices I've been taking, it's been real, real good in my life. You understand what I'm saying? It's a great feeling, man. Because I got some nieces, right, that would never call me Uncle Bam. And they let me know why they didn't call me Uncle Bam. I got some cousins, my little cousins wouldn't call me their big cuzzo. And they let me know why. Now they say, Uncle Bam, big cuzzo, you doing your thing. It's because I was in jail. And when you in jail, man, and people that's on your family members on the streets, your homies on the streets, majority of them need you on the streets if you're somebody that they love and respect. And everybody I call my friend got a whole lot of love and respect for me, and everybody in my family love and respect me. So today I'm just trying to be a better brother than I ever been, a better uncle than I ever been, a better friend and a better homie. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a positive role model in my hood. James White say discharge from the bay, never look back. Say it again, man. Once I gave him that number back, man, I ain't looking back, man. I don't look over my shoulders. I don't do none of that. I don't look back no more, man. Check this out. I got a whole lot of prisons experiences for you, but I ain't gonna have no new ones. 8-9 up in the house. 8-9 up in the house, y'all. Woo, we got 36 people up in here, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What it do, man? Y'all come with some questions, man. Let's make this raffle happen, though, man. I got the paper and the pen ready to write names down. You see the Cash App up there, $OG Bam 131. $3 to $5 to get you in the raffle for this hat and shirt. The winner can get announced today or later on tonight at my next live at 6 o'clock. I remember when they put the rehabilitation at the Department of Correction, but they don't rehabilitate. Watch this, man. Rehabilitation comes within itself. Penitentiary ain't trying to teach nobody to rehabilitate. What most people don't understand is the penitentiary breed beefs. Most dudes go in the pen and get angry at the people they love. Because now watch this. They calling for a package. They want them phones. They cost $1,300, $1,400. At some pens today, they cost $2,000. You understand what I'm saying? And you get dudes like they think because when we go to jail, they think their life must stop. Yeah, I got Instagram, brother. I'm gonna start putting some advertising on Instagram too. A lot of people telling me that 8-9. You understand what I'm saying? But I be kind of skeptical letting people know my business, man, because you got these trolls getting your business. because I put family pictures up, man. And I ain't want to let you, I don't want nobody talking about my family, but I got Instagram, my brother. And in my next live, I'm going to put my Instagram channel up there for you can go check it out. But I got Instagram, man. Again, before we really get into it, anybody that got family in the greater Los Angeles area, man, they got gang graffiti on their place of residence or their place of business. Send them my way, man. Ask for my email. Let me give it to you. They buy the paint, I'm gonna paint it for free. That's just what I do, man. I'm trying to give back, man. I'm not a product of my environment. My environment is a product of me, and I want my environment to get back like it used to be. I don't know about everybody else, but when I was coming up, man, people used to leave their doors unlocked. They ain't have to lock their doors, man. We didn't live like that. So let's bring it back. Let's bring the village back like it used to be. That's what we're obligated to do. It's all about saving the kids, man. It's all about being role models in kids' life today. Watch this, man. I don't regret being a banker. And if I had a choice to go all over again, 9 out of 10, I'd still be a Crip. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But with the knowledge I know now, I take Cripping on a whole different level. It's so many Crips, man. We're supposed to be one of the most powerful forces in America. Same with the Damus, but in a positive way. Miz TV, what's good, OG Bam? Salute to you, brother. How y'all living today, man? How you living? But come on, man. Y'all throw some questions. Let's make the viewers in the chat and the likes even. That's why I love my #1 moderator, Blade, man. I love this brother, man. I remember Blade when I was doing Melly Mill and Kale Mac. Blade say, every time I drink, he see me drinking one of them old Miller's High Life, said, reminded me when he was in the Army. Bam, you think people are too sensitive compared to people behind the wall? People getting way emotional over every little thing nowadays. Hey, Below, check this out. Ain't nothing wrong with being sensitive. I'm a very sensitive person. I get highly sensitive, man. And sometimes I get too emotional, right? And hey, Blade, put my email up there if you don't mind, Blade. If you got it at hand, I ain't caring about the email. Put the email up there. Now I want to get in contact with me, right? But sometimes people don't know how to handle their emotions, Below, and they get too sensitive over things they shouldn't be sensitive over. And watch this. Reason I say that, over familiarity brings about disrespect. When people don't seem to understand, they try to step outside of their lane. Thank you, Blake. They tend to get they get overboard with it, man. When they thinking they being respectful, they being disrespectful. Some dudes take things personal when they don't have no choice. They don't have to. I mean, I used to be like that. I used to take a lot of things personal until somebody brought it to my attention, man. Somebody brought it to my attention one day and said, bam, stop taking things so personal. He wasn't directing at you. He or she don't be directing them things at you. They asking you for an opinion. And I used to get carried away with it. I want to do business with you, Bam. How can I contact you, OG? Blade, 89 Blade, finna put it up there for you can reach me, man. So you can reach me. But yeah, man, this is what we got to learn too. Everything ain't personal. Some things ain't about just business. And when I say business, I ain't talking about you being violent at nobody. Hey, today, man, I'm not with that violence, but I can't get violent. That's all. I can't tell nobody a lie and say, hey, man, I ain't with that. If a person overstep his boundaries and he go way out with it, I'm gonna respond to that. I'm gonna respond to it, and it ain't gonna be in a positive way. That's why I'm no longer trying to feed into the trolls. You feel me? Wolf called Fred. Your name back on here, man. That's 3. Thank you. But listen to me. I kind of stay focused on all the good that I can do and all the good that people did in my life. You understand what I'm saying? There you go, 89. There you go, 89. There you go. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if a troll get that. I know how to eliminate a person for getting in my email. But listen to me. I wear my feelings on my sleeve, man. I can cry at the drop of a pen. I seen somebody, they told me to look at somebody's thing one day because they was talking about me. What's the best fight you ever seen between Crips and Bloods? Hey, y'all think I'm blind, man. One of the best Crips and Bloods fights ever seen. It's OG Fraud from Bonnie Hunters and OG Breakdown, my big homie from Corporate Park up at Centennial. We busting holes in them trolls. That's what I'm talking about, Killer Cali. How that leg coming, Killer Cali? You feeling all right? I need a now watch this hoodie, homie. Hey, check this out. Dude that started on my shirts. He supposed to bring 3 of them to me Saturday. Let me see what they look like. And I got a surprise. He gonna surprise me with a shirt he doing. I'm gonna tell y'all the surprise though. Watch this, man. One of the shirts, he just came up with this on his own. My boy JT. He got, watch this. No 8-yard alive. I like this. I got to see what it looked like. And I'm gonna put them out there, man. We gonna put that out there. When I get these shirts, because everybody asking for them, first person getting the hoodie is my boy, my mentor from YouTube, Kev Mack. Melly Mill, I got to get him shirts. But I'm always give one shirt out on every live to a viewer. I'm finna try to make, watch this, man. I want my channel to grow. I want y'all to understand that Bam ain't coming up here advertising and subscribing to gang violence. I don't do gang violence no more. I'm not with that black on black crime no more. What's good, Bam Jam? How you feeling today? Chuck Norris, I'm feeling great, man. Shit, when you wake up, you ain't got nothing to do but feel great. You feel me? Not hitting that like button. It's like coming on the yard with no heat. When the tension is high, you got to be rolling it up. I like that, man. I like that. But yeah, man, let's support the channel, man. Let's make it happen, y'all. My topics is whatever y'all want the topic to be. Number 1 is up in the joint. Number 1 is up in here. But listen to me. Every time I come on, it's about questions and answers. I'm gonna throw some shit out there. I'm gonna talk about some shit. But watch this, man. Y'all dictate what goes on this channel. Whatever y'all want me to talk about, that's what Bam gonna talk about. All I ask that you support the channel, hit the likes and subscribe, and let's keep the busters and the fakism and the trolls up out of here, man. Roger Choice, what's up? Much love and respect to you, homie. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not a racist. When y'all hear me talking about these up north cats with these channels, Gun and Collective, you hear me talking about American Buster, aka American Cholo. If you hear me talking about the CW dude, that's because they trying to belittle my people. I'm the gatekeeper of Crip and Damuism on this thing and blackness, man. Crip was a choice. I ain't had no choice in being black. I love being a black man. Trust and believe that. I'm not a racist. I'm not on here to belittle nobody, especially no other race. I support the Hispanic kids in the community. Watch this. My little nephews and little cousins got Hispanic friends. I got Hispanic cousins. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I'm not here to advocate, talk about another race. That's not my get at. No worries, Blade. Them boys going to come through. Hey, D. Chef, now you going to come up here just to say that? I hope they get that win. I'm going to watch that game too, man. I'm going to watch that game. Who they playing, Blade? D. Chef, that's what I'm talking about. D. Chef, that's my boy, y'all. You ever fool with Big Rebo from Port Village? Hey, man, I was in jail a lot, right? Now, I done seen me and Big Rebo cross paths in the streets, but we never cut corners together, never put work in together. You feel me? Never did none of that. Hey, thank you, Roger Choice. Thank you, brother. You understand what I'm saying? But Big Rebo was a good one. I ran with Winston from Tada's. He did a Kev Mack video. Tada, brother Winston, me and Winston ran together. Me and Tada ran together. You understand what I'm saying? Do American Cholo really be going in on the Blacks Only Watch Black YouTube channel? So I don't know. Check this out, man. When I got up on that dude was on show. He didn't know they was talking. He was been saying it. You was cool with Northerners inside. Yes, I was, Dr. R. I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah, I was. Right? Dude was calling us coons and using the N-word at us, right? Then he said, no, he go on No Jumper and say he calling us coons like he thought that was calling his Uncle Chimes. He knew better than that. That dude, and he got a black grandchild. That dude is a racist. He got me my first YouTube one. Because I clipped one of his things and put it out there and say, what y'all think? So there it is there. Now, do I have something personal against him? Nah. but I have things against anybody that try to belittle my race. I'm a black man, man. And I'm gonna represent being black to the fullest. You understand what I'm saying? The same energy I put in representing Crippin, I put in representing my blackness. That's just how BAM is. TB, what it do? Let's get them lights up. Let's, you know what I mean? The biggest black bash on YouTube is CW, man. That man got everything he's saying when it comes to the black communities to belittle us. You get these dudes on YouTube, and they try to tell you, because they fall out with somebody, they don't want you kicking it with them, so they get offended of you. A band ain't on here being associated with no rats. I don't associate myself with dudes that snitch. I don't associate myself with dudes that rolled it up. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a lot of dudes like that. Say it again, D Shep. Like people try to create a tension between me and AD. I don't know AD. AD from Compton. I love to talk to AD. What my gripe with AD was when they put American Buster on No Jump after he called us a gang of niggas. He kept saying niggas, and calling us coons. That AD didn't confront him about that. I ain't saying physically confront him. You can verbally confront a person, be very articulate as well as intelligent when you confront them, and make them check themselves. So I can't check no man, but a man can check himself. If he don't check himself, he gonna wreck himself. You understand what I'm saying? And I wanted AD to get at him and say, hey man, before we start this show, how about extending an apology to the black community? I never seen that. So then at the note, American Buster knew he made that mistake. Matter of fact, it wasn't no mistake, man. He said what he said because he wanted to say it. You understand what I'm saying? And when he did that, he started putting little certain brothers on his platform, and they did nobody confront him on the bullshit that he threw. You feel me? Bam, give him some real game. Let's get the lights up. Thank you, TV. Listen to me. I had my homie Marcus. He said, man, if they was to invite you to No Jumper, don't go in there. I had to debate that, but watch this. So I believe when my homies support me, their opinion I take with value. I'm loyal to my homies. I'm loyal to what I represent. I got integrity by myself. I'm willing to go on anybody's platform, long day ain't no rat, man, and put it down, right? Because ain't nobody gonna belittle me, and ain't nobody gonna get me to say something that I don't want to say. Even if people ask me questions on here, I know how to not give it out. And if you notice, you can't come on here and throw something about somebody I got love for and think I'm just gonna accept it, especially if you lying. Now, if it's the truth, I accept true shit. But if it's bullshit, bam, don't accept it. Don't come with trying to belittle somebody that I know personally, right? I pick my friends, man, based on their morals and principles in life. Every Crip ain't my friend. Every Crip ain't my homie. Because I represent Crip, I'm going to give him respect. If I don't have nothing good to say about you, I ain't going to say nothing about you at all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm loyal. In my generation, man, didn't nobody I ran with ever become a rat. But if I had some homies, they were snitching. And every hood got snitches. Listen to what I'm saying. But I had a personal relationship going with them. Hold on, Brandon. And I had a deep personal relationship going with them. Trust and believe if they became snitches, I wouldn't do nothing to them. Only thing I tell them is, that you're a rat, I ain't fucking with you no more. Sometimes, man, you can hurt a person by disassociating yourself with that person. And that's what I do. I'd rather step back to step to them. You understand what I'm saying? OG, who was your closest comrade? Talking about before when I was CCO, my big homie Sumo, Ascari, Tim from Harlem, Reese Cut. You understand what I'm saying? Mel Rock. You understand what I'm saying? Rainbow. I had numerous closest comrades, man, that I trusted with my life. Respect is given until it's undeserved. Say it again, D Shep. That's real talk. But I was close. Hey, watch this, man. I was close to a lot of my comrades, man. When it comes to this gang activity thing, my personal relationships went beyond crippling. They stopped being a cousin to me and started being a brother to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like football, little football from Matrix Gangster. That ain't just my little homie. That's my little brother. My little homie T Tuck, little Pat. Them ain't just my little homies. Them my little brothers. See, I ain't watch this, man. I call a lot of my little homies, my little brothers, my nephews, man. Because the relationship then got deep. It's now personal. So if something happened to them and I want to respond to it, it's not based on because we Crips or we from front hood. It's based on my relationship has went past cripping. Because I'm elevating my relationship. My relationship has grown. We're no longer just got one thing in common. I mean, two things, three things in common: being black, being a Crip, and being a man. No, man, we'd established a hell of a ass relationship and it went past cripping. That's why I love little football from Matrix Gangster so tough, man. Football had seen me transforming in the pen from what he heard I used to be in prison. I was no longer just always with the knife plate. Yeah, I carried a knife almost every day in prison. I'm gonna keep that 100. I had to, and it wasn't for a black man. Anything at any given moment on them yards on level foes, man, they can go up. So like Sugar Free say, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. And I always tried to stay ready, man. The Scarry and Sumo, Tabari and them taught me that. Cuse taught me that. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Cuse was one of my closest comrades. You understand what I'm saying? When I say comrades is a higher level than homeboyism. Comradism means you establish a deeper relationship. We're not just homies no more, man. I'm embracing you like a brother. And that's how BAM is. That's how I look at comrade. You understand what I'm saying? Like football and me used to walk numerous laps in Calipat, man. Calipat. He write me once a week. I write him once every 10 days, or every 14 days when I got that time. It's Midtown in Compton. Santana used to be called Midtown, man. Santana used to be called Midtown, man. Old Port Midtown. The Turtle and them came up with Santana Block Compton Crip, man. And I used to all watch this, man. I learned something new. And I'm a G from Compton. I never knew they came up with Santana based on the dude that sing. Because I used to say Santana Block, man, ain't no Santana Street in Compton. Hey, Turtle and them, Twin and Gangsta and them, man, when they came up with that, man, they came up with a good one, man. And I ain't saying it's the numerous dudes that created the Tanner. They came, Tanners, watch this, man. On the west side and east side, you had certain Crip sets in Compton that was a record. And Tanners was the dudes on that east, man. You know what I mean? With the low riders and with the crippin'. But you had homies from the south who was with the business. You had homies from in-hood that was with the business. Atlantic Drive, Kelly Park. Every hood got killers. Every hood got hitters, man. You know what I mean? I ain't finna sit up and say Front Hood is the hardest set on the west side of Compton. No, Front Hood just the first set on the west side of Compton. You feel me? We the first one you enter when you hit the city. We're the first set on the west side of Compton. You understand what I'm saying? Why did some Crips just like CCOs and Blue Notes? I heard Big U say some about it on his interview. Watch this, man. A lot of dudes dislike the CCO. CCO was the best thing happening in prison for Crips. I don't care what nobody say. I'm an ex-CCO. I'm telling you, we was the best thing happening for Crips. We came with the business. And CCO, when just CCO was up, the only collective in prison with Crippin', we governed the yards. We governed CCO law was Crip law. And if you violated their law and you got your issue, some of your homies that wasn't CCOs had something to say about that. That's the same with the Blue Notes. When the Blue Notes came, they pushed their issues. And if you violated, you had an issue coming, it was on. CCOs and Blue Notes had scrimmages. That didn't take away from us being Crips. I'm super tight. Listen to me, man. I'm super tight with a lot of Blue Notes. Sparks, LaVille, Lil Coop, Crazy Coop, Big Coop. Every Raymond that was in prison with me that was a Blue Note, and I was on the yard with him, from J Ski to Lil Bobo, Big Bobo, they're my comrades. I'm just not a Blue Note. because they were solid. They were solid Crips. You understand what I'm saying? We knew how to separate the difference. We knew it wasn't personal, it was just business. And we was tight. That's what I admired about football. He seen that. When the bus came and I got to Calipat, football was in awe to seeing how Blue Notes was bringing me gift packages, delivering things to my cell. Like, bam, here, this is what you need, because we got to run it together. What structure of Blue Magic? Blue Magic was the first Crip collective in prison. Viva, that's how CCO came by, Viva Blue Magic. James Miller from Harlem started Blue Magic. Blue Magic was not started on the level 3 or level 4 yard. It was started on the level 3 yard. I was Blue Magic. I was Blue Magic. BJ came to San Quentin, said, all Blue Magic stop exercising. Machine in motion. You in the shoe, everybody exercising. It's the Blue Machine. We on motion, in motion. And all the people came with a collective, say, no, man, we're going to come with CCO, Consolidated Crip Organization. Listen to me, consolidated. Everybody come together, Consolidated Crip Organization. It ain't no cut on us. I'm ex-CCO. I ain't got no cut on me. When I was in prison, if you asked me where I was from, I told you I was from Compton, Front Hood, Crip. I'm a CCO member. But I was willing to die for CCO. But I represented Front Hood. Watch this. Ain't no cut on me, man. I hang with my homies so I can still go in the hood and still go in the hood. I just don't parlay like I used to. I'm 62 years old, man. Ain't no need in me posting on nobody corners, drinking and smoking weed when I get off work or doing it before I go to work. That just ain't my get down no more. Snoopy back past that Wild Irish Rose. God damn, D-Ship, you said Wild Irish Rose. I used to drink that back in the day, man. Excuse me. But listen to me. CCOs disbanded. Didn't nobody disbandle us. We disbanded ourselves. We stepped back because a lot of us didn't, just like Blue Notes and CCOs, we didn't like going at each other. And that's that divide and conquer thing. A lot of people disliked the CCOs for some of their homies, some of their hoods got hit. They couldn't accept the fact what their homie did. And then we the ones got them. But check this out, man. Somebody got to govern the Crip laws in prison, and CCO was there to govern those laws. Blue Notes came to govern the laws too. I watch this, man. I'm an non-active CCO member that step back and don't have nothing negative to say about Blue Notes. I got a whole lot of positive things to say about Blue Notes. Them is not my enemies. When I was in prison, because CCOs and Blue Notes was having our scrimmages, those is not my, ain't no Crip my enemy. On the streets, or even when I was in the pen, was no Crip my enemy. It was just business. It wasn't personal. When it happened, it happened. This Blue Notes tried to get on me. They sent 2 dudes at me. They just wasn't successful. And that wasn't because of my ability. I knew what I was doing to handle myself, but that's through the grace of God, man. That I was never stabbed or nothing in the pen. It ain't because of my supposed to being tough. I know who keeps the safeguard on me. It's God. It ain't just me. It seemed like CCO is the highest form of Crip, and Crippin' at its original form. Ain't no cut about it. Say it again, Fred. You couldn't have said it no better, baby. You articulated that exactly how I wanted to be said. Thank you. Listen to me, man. I didn't have Blue Notes for Sellies. My last Blue Note Selly was Lavelle. Lavelle is my big homie because he older than me. He earned that title from me. And Lavelle used to like my geeks. Like, damn, man, you don't do no talking in here. We be on the phone. He say, only thing I don't like, Bam, you get up too early. When I was in the pen, man, I get up at home 5 o'clock every morning. I get up between 5 and 5:30 every morning. My body just tells me to get up. But in the pen, I used to get up like at 3:30, 4 o'clock. Drink a cup of coffee. Then we ain't smoking no more, so I'm smoking my cigarettes. I'm looking out my cell. I'm observing what most people sleep, what other people's doing when they sleep. The ones that's up. It was an incident. Let me share this incident with you. We in Calipatria. Little Crip dude and his celly rented the Damu dude. I forgot the dude's name from Dago, man. They rented the man phone for all night. Wolf, what's up? They rented his phone for all night, right? Just lucky to me, I was up. in my cell drinking a cup of coffee. I was smoking a cigarette. I seen an envelope on the line Go to a Mexican seal. I knew what seal was sending the envelope because it's a black seal. Big old vanilla envelope. They called York. I was a teacher aide. I'm coming from work. And my little homie Cowboy from PJ, Jay Ski from Chindu's Raymond nephew, Cowboy, he said, bam, handle that business, big homie. It's drama on the chin. Them Damu's finna go up in this crib seal. Watch this, man. I got one. I'm finna get in the shower. I got a shower slip on in one of my shoes. I'm taking my shoes off and take my clothes off, getting this water right. I stepped out the shower, man, just like that. One shower shoe, one shoe on, one pair of Nike, one Nike on. I go over there, I say, Bugs, that's his name from Dago. He's Damu. I said, man, hold him up. You just can't go up in there and do nothing to him. Give us 24 hours. We gonna see what's up. So I go to the crib dude, man, you got that phone? No, cuz that's on my mama. Police took that phone. Hey, homie, check this out, man. I seen you slide that phone to that Mexican. Whatever you slid in that envelope had to be that phone. First of all, he was out of pocket. You're trying to play the Damu boy for his phone. Then you send it to a Mexican. The Mexican can take the phone from you now because you created some drama. All you had to do is say, man, I ain't got no phone. I ain't giving you the phone because he ain't going to do nothing to that Mexican. See, most brothers in the pen want to do something to each other, but won't do nothing to the Mexican because you're going against the grain. You just can't initiate contact with them unless it gets sanctioned. And we all initiating contact. So anyway, they run yard. I ceased that little problem right quick. Tamed it. You feel me? We go to the yard, it's a problem. Football from A-Trey tell him. He said, man, believe what the big homie OG Bam say. He ain't got no need to lie. I tell cuz, I ain't gonna say what city he's from, I ain't gonna say his name. I say, cuz, this nigga putting it on his mama and the dead homies. He didn't take that phone. I don't know what's wrong with y'all young generation of crippin'. Stab that nigga and get that nigga off this yard. That's exactly what I said. So his court sent two people at him. They DP'd the nigga, but the nigga go back to another yard with that phone. Now, Shelly wasn't no crip. The next day, man, that next morning, we going to church. Shelly thinking it's cool because the crip got DP. Because he didn't play a role. He rented the phone, but let the crip talk him out the phone. Now, watch this, man. Them Damus bust a hole in the board. When we coming back from the dining hall, me and Sneak from A-Trey Gangsters walking together. That was one of my road dogs from Calipet. We walking back. I'm really going to breakfast this morning to pick up a half a can of bugler from somebody. I got my can of bugler in my little lunch bag. They might think it's some lunch. It's tucked in there. We rolling. I say, Sneak, the yard finna go down, man. Start walking so fast. Because we in a hurry to get to the building. We dirty. We got tobacco. He's like, what? As soon as we was finna enter the gate to go towards our building, pow, pow, they bust on the yard. Down moves on. That dude weak what he saw. The crib dude weak what he saw when his homies DP'd him. Now here the shocker to the whole situation. The crib dude that did the do-lo with the phone went home and got killed about 30 days after being on the streets for doing the same type of behavior, being scandalous. And when you're scandalous, man, you're going to get caught up. Karma catch up to you. That was that karma being caught up. If you was back in prison today, would they still consider you a CCO in there? Is that something you got to start back claiming? Hey, Killer Cali, excuse me. CCO, it's no more CCO. But if I went back to prison today, a lot of them dudes gonna say, man, he's CCO. That's intimidation. Any CCO member is intimidation to any other structure of crip in prison. Because of the way we conducted ourselves and how we perform. We're not one that you can just dictate some bullshit to. We're not one to fall for that weak shit. And a lot of dudes don't want ex-CCO members fucking with youngsters. For some reason, they scared our schooling. Not these youngsters, man. You ask any young dude that be on these YouTube channels, I done seen them tapping in my show. I done talked to some from prison. Every CCO they ever ran into, they speak highly of us. Because all we did was lace them. We gave them game on how to conduct themselves in prison. I was CCO and was telling my own homies don't get up under CCO. I didn't advocate being up under CCO. Watch this, CCO did not recruit me. I recruited myself because my big homies was generals of the CCO. My big homies told me when I first went to prison, don't get up under nothing. They was mad that I became CCO and they generals of CCO. You understand what I'm saying? Big Mike, West Side 113 Block Crip. What's up, Michael Black? How you living, homie? Nip from the block. Nip was in Tracy Flip with me, man. But listen to me. That's how the gang go, man. I did 60 CCOs and 8 trade CCOs did alone. And we didn't have no problems, man. Watch this. Your hoods might have been beefing on the streets, but when you get to the pen, that beef stays on the street. Not to cut in, OG, I just sent an email. Thank. I got you. When I get off here, I'm gonna check it out. Listen to me. When you in the pen, even if you wasn't CCO, you still got along with the other Crips. What was going on the streets don't goes on in prison. Now, eventually, you start having scrimmages. Right? Watch this, man. When CCO and Blue Note stop pushing lines in the pen, it separated Crips to a certain degree in the pen. So now you can have melees. The Hoovers can get into it with somebody. The Comptons can get into it with somebody. The Sixers can get into it with somebody. Do we like that? Hell no. Hell no. See, when it comes to Compton Crip, you can't get into it with Kelly Pork and just think Kelly Pork gonna get in. When you get into it in jail, when you get into it with one Compton Crip, you get into it with Compton Crips. We CC riders. We're a whole. We come together as a whole. We don't just claim our individual sets. See, watch this, man. Front of my first name, Compton Crip, my last name, man. That's what Crips have in Compton. Rolling 60s is Kev Mack first name, but Crip is his last name. So we different than our moves. See, they Pyrus, Outlaws, Brims, Stones, Villains, but every Crip hood is a Crip. 113 Block Crip, 111 Block Crip, Front Hood, what? Crip. Santana Block, what? Crip. Nutty Block, what? Crip. Crips had that always in common. So, but now it's different. But you get dudes, some dudes is really intimidated by ex-CCO members, man. Because watch this, man. I ain't trying to toot our motherfucking horn. The system was afraid of us. The police, other collectives, they knew we brought the business. But you had Crips that wasn't CCOs. Listen to me, man. That brought that same motherfucking business and that same mentality. Like, man, I'm a Crip, I'm gonna keep it cripping. You had a lot of dudes that wasn't CCOs that supported CCO. You had dudes that wasn't Blue Notes, but supported Blue Notes. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it went, man. That was a good question too, man. Y'all come with another one, man. Don't be afraid, man. Because it's 12 o'clock. I got a doctor appointment, man. I've been up here almost an hour, man. I'm here to mess with y'all. I say ain't nobody going into that raffle, but it's going to happen tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm loving it live, man. Watch this, man. I love doing live so the frontliners make it happen. My number one moderators, number one in Blade, they stay at it. Complex and Blackness. Why do you think it's so hard to get brothers on one accord on one page? Because all of us want to be chiefs and don't nobody want to be an Indian. That's the problem. Don't nobody want to learn how to play their position. For every great leader, he was a great follower first, man. For every great father, you become a great leader. So don't think it's wrong to be an Indian. Everybody ain't got the qualifications to be a chief. We got to learn how to play our position. See, I stay in my lane, man. I ain't coming out my lane. Fred say, man, I got this problem. Before I start coming into his lane, I want to know the whole scenario of the problem. Because me and him, the ones gonna dictate the outcome of the problem. We gonna have the solution to what we want. We gonna create the solution that we want. Either it's gonna be violent or non-violent. You understand what I'm saying? And violence ain't have to always be the solution towards any problem. What brothers need to learn how to do and be able to come on the right accord is learn how to have dialogue and learn how to talk to each other instead of talking at each other. In order to be a good chief, you have to be a good Indian first. Fall off the dribble. Tell him, Fred, I'm telling you. Watch this, man. I was a good follower. That's why when I got my rank, I was a half-ass, decent, good leader. You understand what I'm saying? And every yard I ever hit, when I ever went to another prison, and I sent a kite to the main line, I said, who the thinkers on the yard is. When I said the think, I already know who the Crip thinkers is. That them. I said thinkers is the shot callers. So I want to know who the thinkers are from these other collectives, Woods, Mexicans, because I need to know the temperament of what's going on. Because some of us already knew each other from other pens. So watch this. Like when I went to Tehachapi, little brother Trey from Kelly, I'm in the cell with my little homie Cowboy from Santana. Cowboy already telling him I'm here, so he gonna put me in his cell. Whiskey already there. Whiskey got the keys to the company, but damn, a lot of people thinking me and Whiskey gonna fall out because we both got this, we equal with this position. But we finna share this ring, right? So when Trey meet me, he said, damn, cuz, where they was talking about you, I thought you was a big old buff motherfucker. Here it is, you come out the building, hit the yard, you one of the littlest motherfuckers on the yard. I took Trey on my wing and I laced Trey. A lot of dudes just because every pen I go to, I ran a store. You get one item from me, you got to give me two back. You don't pay me when you're supposed to pay me, it's a double up. Now I'm the one that's gonna get my money. Regardless of how I got to get it, I'm getting it, right? But I never been one to mislead my homies. I always get me a youngster. When I was in prison, I always got a youngster that I laced. Because Sumo and them laced me. So I had to give what they give me, I had to give back. I played it forward. OG Bam, how do you think it would have been if brothers from BGF and CCO would have gotten together as one? Hey, Snoopy Mac, that's a hard one, right? Because I'm CCO. I wouldn't have never hooked up with the BGFs because I don't want to be a BGF. I didn't believe in their ideologies till later on in the game. They was for blackness. But most people, most revolutionaries that I met in prison was revolutionaries Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, they was junkies. They was dope fiends. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I'm a revolutionary. I just didn't shoot dope. Same in the image. Good shot callers, but a lot of them was dope fiends. You understand what I'm saying? Bam, even in the Army, we had to be soldiers before we could be a soldier. Say it again, Blade. But now, if all us would have, watch this though, Snoopy Mac. If all us would have came on the same accord, Emmy wouldn't have been that powerful in prison. That's why they were so afraid of CCO. Everybody was afraid of CCO because we would have kept our unity and brought all Crips together. We'd have been a major force in prison. That's why they were so afraid of that. People that wasn't Blue Notes, that wasn't Crips, was glad that Blue Notes and CCOs got into it because that's a divide and conquer amongst Crips. They were scared of Crips in prison because we started having numbers in the pen. They crack academic, before the crack academic, Crips was coming up in there. We was coming up in there with them life sentences. And we was putting it on. And people was afraid of that. What it do, Bam, baby? It's your boy, Mr. Corey. What it do, man? I want a picture of that coupe, man. I want a picture of that rag coupe. Roger Choice. I don't see a problem with CCO, but some people act like it wasn't cool. Then was the haters, man. I'm gonna keep that 100. Then was the haters that didn't like what we was doing. But watch this. We stayed down for our crown. We gave a motherfucker whatever he wanted, and whenever he wanted, he got it. Free of charge. You understand what I'm saying? We brought the noise, man. When you say the machine was in motion, we was in motion, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I believe if Big Raymond would have been living and been in prison, he'd have been one of the generals of CCO, the general. Because he probably would have been there when it started. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not get it twisted. And CCO's created a lot of relationships with other Crips. So when you're in the pen, man, and you start associating yourself and you're a Crip or you're a Blood, you start building relationships with other Crips, with other Bloods. I got a tight bond with the 60s. My Swahili name is Lil Scorby. Bigger Scorby is from the 60s. Bigger Scorby and my big homie Sumo was like this, like brothers. You understand what I'm saying? My big homie Ant, major CCO enforcer, man. That's a Maury, man. This means firm in Swahili. He was a major force. And my homie Marcellus. Marcellus wasn't hooked up, but Marcellus was my big homie, and I respected everything my big homie told me. Big Havron the same way. Big Havron been lacing me in jail since the age of 12, since I first hit Los Angeles Juvenile Hall. I was one of them Crip dudes that been in and out of jail all my life since the age of 12. Just the longest I ever been on the streets, man. Just the longest I ever been on the streets. It's going on October next year, gonna be 5 years, man, that I've been home. I'm not, listen to me, I'm never going back to prison. I pray every day that I don't get put in a situation where I got to go back to prison. I don't rob, I don't steal, I don't sell dope, I don't do none of that. I ain't in the game. Do I fuck with niggas in the game? Yes, I do. I kick with people in the game, man. You know what I mean? Hey, shit, half of my friends, majority of my friends is in the game. I'm just not in the game. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm just a fan sitting in the cheap seats watching the game play. You understand what I'm saying? And enjoying my life. OG Bam, you got the trademark that watch this, man, and get some shirts. The shirts want to be out here, Mr. Norris. Listen to me. The boy doing them now. He supposed to bring 2 or 3 of them over here Saturday and let me see them. You understand what I'm saying? Shouts out to my boy JT, man. I got a whole lot of love for JT, man. And JT just had to get to know me. JT, no, I'm a dude that speak my mind, man. When I first came home and I seen these Mexicans out here selling food on the corner, I used to didn't like that. I don't even buy their food from them. I don't do that. I don't buy no food. Shit, you ain't gonna give me food poisoning and I can't sue you, right? But anyway, it hit me one day, man. I was going to work. I said, man, you know what, man? It ain't that they trying to take over. They brought their culture over here. And this is what they did in Mexico, Tijuana. They sold food out there in order for their families to eat. So that's what they did out here. So other races see that. And so these blacks is lazy. No, we ain't lazy. We just didn't have to do that. So I respect them selling food on corners. They open up restaurants on corners, put tables out there. It's 12:29. By 1 o'clock, y'all, they gonna start having tables out here in LA. You feel me? So I started respecting that. It made me look at things. My outlook was different. Because can't nobody dictate on what I think or how my opinion of something. I open the book and read it for myself. I don't judge a book by the base of its cover. I open the books and want to look at the contents of the book. And I'm going to determine if it's good or bad for me, right? What's wrong with brothers is we tend to always want to belittle. That's YouTube. Because one channel doing better than the next channel, another black man got something to say. He trying to discredit that black man, right? Hey, watch this, man. I don't know why people don't want to give Kev Mack his props. Because to me, I'm talking about for Bam. If it wasn't for Kev Mack, a lot of Crips and Damus wouldn't be on YouTube. You wouldn't know the history of Cripism and Damuism. That's Kev Mack played a major role in that. So I salute Kev Mack for that. Kev Mack and Melly Mel is my YouTube mentors. You understand what I'm saying? Because Kev Mack endorsed me. People was hating on that. Why? Because you're not Bam and you're not Kev Mack. Well, maybe if you get realer than what Bam is, Kev Mack gonna endorse you. Kev Mack supports the real. Bam supports the real. Melly Mel supports the real. Cartoon supports the real. Gangster supports the real. And that's what people can't embrace. They don't know how to accept the realness. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to learn how to get to that. Because people, hold on, y'all. People tend, my t-shirt man just called me. He must know I'm on the live, so he hung up. I'll call him back. But listen to me. Brothers can come on one accord if we get rid of the envy, the hating. Come on, man. Watch this, man. I don't watch a whole lot of channels on YouTube. Kev Mack, Melly Mel, Gangster, Cartoon, Loco, right? And each and every one of them channels I watch got their own get down. Ain't neither one of them the same. They got their own get down, but they respecting each other. Now, why can't another Crip that got a channel respect another Crip with a channel? Why can't a Damu with another channel respect another Damu channel? Why can't a gangster respect another gangster's channel? Because the way I might tell my truth, you might not know how to tell your truth that same way. Don't hate on because people embracing how I'm serving it. Hey, man, just stay in your lane. Create something in your lane where you want a person to come in. Don't lie to kick it. Don't subscribe to line to kick it. Don't get mad because you don't like this other person and somebody is messing with that person. Watch this, man. That's that girly shit. That's what females do. 59 people on here, only 29 likes, OG Bam. Give some game, show a little appreciation. OG Bam, giving game, show a little bit of, hey, I sure wish they would. Say it again, TB, but listen to me. Blade, some folks is intimidated by reals. They can't handle it. And that's real, Blade. I'm one ain't never been intimidated by some real shit. I run the real shit, man. I run from fake shit. I took my head when he got to that fake. Oh, I don't want to be a part of nothing fake, man. I subscribe to realness, man. And that's what people don't like. We got these wannabe gang members. See, I'm a non-active gang member. I'm 62 years old. I don't respect no man that got put on in jail. Why would you want to start gang banging when you grown? It's arterial motive for a dude to become a gang member in prison because he wants some protection. When all you got to do is mind your own business. In prison, that's the best protection in the world. Because when you join a gang in prison, you pick up the gang problem. Even on the streets. Why would a dude want to start becoming a gang member in his 20s? You're a father now. That ain't the example you want to set for your kids. LG, are you in the front brothers pictures there? No, my little brother is squatting there. I was in the pen at that, man. That's at my homie KT mother funeral, Kirk mother funeral. Everybody on that picture is my little homies. Everybody, man. Everybody is my little homie. My little brother squatted on that picture. You understand what I'm saying? They're my little homies. I got that picture from my little homeboy, my little brother, Junebug from Front Hood, man. Watch this, man. I raised Junebug, and Junebug is a beast. When I say beast, Junebug was a beast. Still is a beast. He just on some positive shit today. I commend my little homie Junebug on how he living his life, man. I done posted a few pictures of him in my channel, man. Junebug living a positive life, taking good care of his kids, man. But I remember when he was in elementary, man, I had him in the car with me, man. We went riding through Paru, man. The Tom Slick bust on me, man. We had to jump out the car because I ain't have my pistol. But Junebug was a beast. I got dudes like Will, Insane, Junebug, T-Tuck, Redbird, Bone, Pie. The majority of my homies, man, listen to me. 99% of Front Hood brothers, Front Hood Crips, is my motivation to inspire me. My homies want to see me on these streets and they want to see me winning. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Salute to your wife for sharing her time with you and enlightening us. That's my fiance, man. But check it out, Kelly. I want to get married next year, though. My girl's birthday is on the 13th of August. I want to get married on her birthday. And she know I want to marry her. Feel me? She know I want to marry her. I love her to death, man. God could have blessed me with a better queen, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Trust and believe that, man. Didn't nobody want to enter this rap? I got an appointment in an hour, man. Get to this doctor, man. I got a lot of things to do today. Somebody want to interview me at 5 o'clock. 2, right? I got to go see this person. Man, check this out, man. I've been up here an hour and 8 minutes. Ain't nobody told you they love you today. OG Bam love you, man. I'm going to bolt this thing down for the day, man. I'll be back at y'all about 5 or 6 o'clock. Need 6 o'clock live. I got something at 5 o'clock to do there. And I'm going to call dude. If it start raining, I ain't hanging out, right? But let's have a safe and enjoyable New Year's. Raymond was a young teenager when he started. That should tell somebody that joining in their 20s and 30s, that shit is a crest. Say it again, Blade. So with that, RH, what it do, baby? What it do? We was talking about you, RH. But check it out, man. Let's make it happen. Let's have a wonderful New Year's. Your boy be back here at 6 o'clock, man. Y'all tap into that live afternoon at 6 o'clock. Questions and answers. There's always going to be a question and answer. Y'all create the topic, man. Bam ain't going to create the topic. Y'all create the topic. Watch this. There go another one of my little homies. Tap it in. Goddamn, God is good. Will, I just said your name, man. I just said your name. Hey, Corey, I'm going to do that. Look, go through the chat. Blade already put it up there. Blade put it up in there for 8-9. I just said your name, Will. Now Will got my eyes teary-eyed, man. That's one of my first homies said I was on my grown man tip. Trap Star in the house. Loco Vision. Will was one of my first homies said I was on my grown man tip. Will Gates game since I came home, and so much enlightenment. He say, niggas don't know that that penitentiary is your real playground, and it is. But guess what, man? I'm making society my playground now, because I'm on the streets living my life, enjoying my life. Oh, I done made some game goofy mistakes. I still pick up a pistol quick. But today, man, I love my freedom. And with that there, man, we're going to boat it down, tap back in at 6 o'clock, man. We're going to make this happen. We're going to make this happen. This sit down I'm creating going to be off the chains. Shout out to my little homie, my little brother, Will, for tapping in. Love you, bro. Y'all have a lovely day. Ain't nobody told you they love you today, man. OG Bam, love you. Will, you brought me to tears, baby. Keep your freedom. That's right, Will, I got to. Peace, y'all. Have a lovely day.